Jason Momoa has spoken about suing Warner Brothers in case Amber stays in Aquaman 2. Everyone knows how big of a hole the Warner Brothers have dug themselves nowadays, being eaten alive by conspiracies and controversies. Things haven't been easy for the studio, which is probably why Jason Momoa smartly exploited the situation and put even more pressure on them to milk as much money from them as possible. And in order to achieve that, he had to ensure that Amber was not part of Aquaman. So what tactic has Jason employed to get Amber out of Aquaman? And what does he stand to gain from this? Keep on watching to find out. Jason Momoa negotiated his contract to double his Aquaman salary for the sequel. Momoa stars as the titular superhero of the DC Comics film, which was released in 2018. A forthcoming sequel titled Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is scheduled for release in March next year. In an extensive new report, Variety documented the salaries that famous actors such as Momoa, Ryan Gosling, and Margot Robbie commanded for various TV and movie roles. The article revealed that Momoa renegotiated his pact to essentially double his salary for the superhero sequel. As a result of his negotiations, the 42-year-old is set to make $15 million for his forthcoming role. Aquaman 2 has been the subject of much controversy, with many fans petitioning for the film to remove Amber Heard as a result of the highly publicized defamation trial brought by her ex-husband Johnny Depp. But things are never this simple in Hollywood. The amount being paid to Jason is only his base salary. For films as huge as Aquaman, the stars always negotiate contracts that allow them to continue earning even after the movie has been released. This is because they are offered a percentage of the profits the movie makes at the box office. It is most likely that Jason has a similar deal in place with the WB. So in order for him to maximize his profits, he needs the movie to be a hit, just as the first part was, making more than $1 billion. But with a figure as controversial and polarizing as Amber Heard being a lead in the movie, people will most likely boycott the movie and it will flop as a result. This will dent Jason's earnings a lot. Since he has worked so hard on his character for the movie, and Amber being an abuser and manipulator is not his fault, it won't be too surprising to see Jason take WB to the courts in order to get fair compensation from them. This could either be in the form of additional monetary payments, or he could simply sue them to get Amber removed from the sequel entirely so it would perform well in cinemas worldwide, in turn resulting in higher profits and higher earnings for him. We can already guess how poorly Aquaman will perform by looking at the reactions of people online. One person wrote on Twitter, "Will not be watching any films with abuser Amber Turd, so it's not a tough decision to hashtag boycott Justice League and hashtag boycott Aquaman." Another user wrote, "This is about money Warner Brothers fired JD because his movie wasn't filmed yet. Amber Heard's movie is already filmed and will cost millions to replace all her scenes. But they are idiots if they think that this is dying down. Fans have final say, money power. Boycott Aquaman and force their hand." That's all for today, folks. Do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Will you boycott Aquaman 2 if Amber is in it? Don't forget to like and subscribe.